Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished this branch, I believe. Yeah, garden wall. Ooh, I had a very high move count for that. I got kind of stuck in pipe fitting because I did not look at it from a very specific angle.
This is exciting,
which I've now realized... Wow, you're loud. I noticed something since then. This shape fits exactly into this spot. I got to thinking that maybe I should move this pipe earlier and put it in some place. That's a perfect place to put it. So, let's try doing that instead of whatever else I was doing here. Oops. Because I think that might lead somewhere good. Not sure about that one little piece of seaweed. Yeah, puzzle's called pipe fitting. It all makes sense when I know how to look at it. I just didn't think of that particular way of looking at things when I was doing this before. Now, I still have problems with moving the... Well, do I really? I mean, doesn't this solve that problem by itself? Because, like, if this is up here, then that can rest on his head, right? Yeah? Okay. That makes some sense. That's a problem. So probably I would want... Okay.
I should have seen
so
that.
That'll still kill him, of course.
I should have seen
that. Will still kill him, of course. What do I do here to solve those problems? Okay, right. So, not done with this kind of hey. Not done with this shuffle yet. I went too far over. I can do one less. So if I do exactly that, and then, right, push this upward. No, I need this over here or something? Oh, interesting. What am I trying to do? This bit of seaweed is in the way, but I can fix that, I think. Because that can totally go... Oh, shoot. If I hadn't done that, maybe, but then I die there. Okay, yeah, so this remains somewhat complicated. No, I can just... Ow, ow. Can't do that. Okay. I want to just...
can't wait to tell headquarters about the alien weapon you found.
What makes you think it's alien technology, Flounder?
Well, it's weird looking.
So is Agent...
So is Agent T... alien... Okay, this is a start. That looks pretty okay to me, except it doesn't. Wait, yes it does. Okay, good. Nearly. Okay, well that fixes this problem. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, that accomplished something. How much of the puzzle is that? That's not the whole thing. I'm still missing some aspects of this. Is that true? No. No, you can both get out. Okay, I'm done. Hey, look at that. I did it. I was completely focused on the wrong part of it. Why do these exist then, I wonder? Like, those just don't seem relevant to anything.
Now we can go file our report.
Yes, if we can figure out how to get past those gates.
Okay,
what
gates.
Oh no!
Gates up ahead. Let's do that, I guess. Water gates. Hey, that's going to open this. Sunken City. I'll be able to go there. Neat. Okay, water gates.
Flounder, don't hide in there. Come help me with this seaweed.
I can't leave. In case you haven't noticed, I'm keeping this passage open so you can go through.
Okay. So, she wants his help with seaweed. He wants to stay exactly where he is. Everybody has problems. She can just leave. Not a good idea, though. So if I
wonder why
ignore
such
the
a short
seaweed...
section of pipe needs 3 safety valves.
Maybe this was a conduit for hazardous materials.
Maybe the citizens were afraid something dangerous would come out of the sewers and attack their city.
Alright, so the obvious
I shouldn't
problem...
have dropped that pipe. To get out of here, I bet we'll need to use every piece of seaweed.
Uh-huh. Of course you will, because this is a problem here.
Not again!
Wait a second. Even if I did drop that... How are you ever going to get out of there? Like, if you could somehow drop that safely, that doesn't really help you, because then that just gets those two stuck in this position. So this is... How far...
Oh, no!
How far down does this go? That far. That is a complete barricade. What's up with this pipe?
You know, sometimes when I see a puzzle like this, I wonder why I got out of bed.
Do you sleep in a bed? Okay, so... Guppy has a perfectly usable exit here. This is nothing, that's just ornamentation. How could Flounder even theoretically get out of this situation? Ah, if this moves to the right, then that can slot in there. Got it. Okay, I understand. So I need... Which piece of seaweed needs to do that? It's... these two working together. So I would need... Let's ignore those for the moment.
This seaweed is in several pieces. How many should I take with me?
Well, there are more gates up ahead. I'm not sure which pieces we'll need.
I know.
I'd better try and take them all then.
I know what pieces you need.
I wonder why such a short section of pipe needs 3 safety valves.
Maybe this was a conduit for hazardous materials.
Maybe the citizens were afraid something dangerous...
Something dangerous, uh-huh. I know for sure I need those. I don't know for sure that I need any of the others. I have a problem. That's a solvable problem. Easy. I'd rather leave that retrievable if I can. I can't, can I? Of course not. Why would that be so simple? Fine. Fine, whatever. These are the only ones that I know for sure that I need. Yeah, this is okay, because you can push that up there and hide in here.
You know, I shouldn't have dropped that pipe. To get out of here, I bet we'll need to use every piece of seaweed.
That's what you say, but I don't believe you yet. I think you might be mistaken. I need you to be able to get down there, which I can do. Sure. You've pushed that. This should be okay. In fact, I could even... no, I couldn't. Can't push that upward because there's no room to do other stuff then. But this is all fine, I think. Yeah, so the configuration I'm picturing is the... okay, let's do this in segments. Oh, problem. There's no way for you... Oh, is this why I need the... Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so next problem. Flounder cannot get into a position such that he can push those to the right. But how would these help me with that problem? That's something that's not obvious to me. Okay, so if that's a problem, and I do still need something for this problem
Flounder,
here.
be careful.
I mean, yeah, I can do something like that, but that's not great. Okay, so...
You know,
Wonder why I got out of bed. Okay, so... You can't get all that seaweed in there, can you? You might be able to. So let's think about this a bit more. I wanted that there, and this here to push that, but... There's nothing else I can do with this pipe. Nobody can get through there early or anything. So if I need every piece of seaweed, like I can get that, but what configuration is... What will I do with it? I want to plan for this seaweed before I take it with me. You're 4 wide and 2 tall. This is 4 wide and 2 tall.
Keep trying. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. Shush. So definitely the only piece that can possibly push this is this little 2 wide one here, because nothing else is thin enough on the right end. Long enough on the right end. And then it's you who needs to also push it in there, but like these are the wrong shape for helping with that. As I already saw, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a grid. I can press G to show that. I kind of forgot about that after I read it once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Only leaves 3 spaces for him to go anywhere. And I mean, this pipe is going to occupy this space, so essentially this is solid. Okay. This is a nice grid. It looks good. I like it. I should just leave it on. Is there some other configuration that could somehow be beneficial? All of these pipes are vertical. None of the pipes can help me. This is the only angle of attack for this pipe. Something has to get in here and be pushed by him. That something seems like it needs to be this. Could I maybe... Okay, so that's... No, that's too many long... Now, I can't count... There's no... The grid is very much in the background, so I can't count the length of these easily, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I can just go where the grid is and count like that. So if these are 6 tall, this is 4 tall, there's no getting any of those out. There's definitely no way I can push this one to the right after it falls there. It's just stuck in that space. So having a pipe push this stuff is pretty much out. Okay. I mean, this is just a fundamental problem of this needing to be in this space. That's the only possible one that can do it. Flounder cannot push Guppy, right? I'm pretty sure that's true. I'll try.
I wonder why such a short section of pipe needs 3 safety valves.
No, he definitely cannot.
You know, sometimes...
Puzzle like this. Get out of bed. I'm interpreting these seaweed shapes correctly, right? I mean, yeah. I know what they're shaped like. This cannot go in there usefully. It is only the exact combination of these 2. So that leaves a 3 wide gap. Since it's going to be here, 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 and here. Okay, that's a flounder-shaped space. Oh, is it that simple? I should have saved my state when I was like that. Okay.
No.
Now, are these necessary for this bit up here? They will be, because this problem here is, that's going to get the seaweed trapped. So I do need at least one more piece. I don't see that I need all of them, though. I just need this one, and either of these others. That's my interpretation. Alright, what's the simplest way to do this? I did this once before. Yeah, I need to remember that I have a save state button and use it. I would like you... Actually, I would not like that to happen. That's no good. Hang on.
You
So
know,
this started like that. How did I do this before? If I make those pushes, then you're kinda sorta trapped. Are you really, though? Maybe not.
This seaweed is in several.
Seaweed is in several, whatever.
I wonder why such a short section of pipe.
Oh, it's such a short section, whatever, I've heard it. Alright, so now, is there any retrieving any of these? I don't think so. I think I've gotten myself into a not-so-great situation here, haven't I? Well, not necessarily. Because this is totally doable. Yeah, no, this is no problem. Don't go that far, though. I have to move you down there first, don't I? Well, I can do this sort of thing. Is this good enough? Maybe? No. That's death.
I should have dodged.
Should have dodged. There isn't really an opportunity to do something different here. I mean, I can do that, but that's no good. Alright, so, I'm gonna need you out of the way. I mean, I can get you back from there. I can easily just move you left, and it's no problem. Because you have a convenient handle, which I can use to retrieve you. Just don't see why I need this piece. I'll bring these 3, and that'll be plenty. They claim I need all the pieces of seaweed. I think they are wrong. Because this should totally be enough. That goes Clank. You come through here. And we're all in here now. Okay. It is a little bit crowded. It is more than a little bit crowded. This should be fine if I do this sort of thing. Yeah, and you just sit there. I'll bring everything to you that you need. I think. How will I do that? Like this. So, okay, video game, show me why... Oh, shoot. Show me why I need all this seaweed, because I do not believe you when you say I do. It does not seem like that is the truth. Because I can really just do this. There, pipe support is put in place. Then Mr. Flounder can use this to safely prop that up. No problem. And everybody can get out at the same time, right? Well, that's maybe why I need that piece, because I don't have... Well, no, hang on. Can I do this? No, that's the same result. Got it. Okay. I was shown why I need all the seaweed. Okay.
You know...
Fair enough. Okay, so now that I know something about the seaweed shuffle, I can just do what I did here again.
This seaweed is in several pieces.
Several
How many
pieces.
should I take with me?
How many should I take with me?
Well, there.
So probably what I really want is for the best fit would be if this one goes first. Because then that one up there can go directly below it. Oh boy. This is a complicated shuffle.
I wonder why such a short section
Short
of pipe.
section of pipe, yeah, whatever.
That looks like a good start. Now you just need to fit the other 3 pieces in here.
I've done something dumb. So that won't work the way that I've done it. So instead, I should just leave that exactly where it is, which I can't do. Okay, why don't you go there then? Like, you can go all the way up there, and that's fine.
That looks like a
That
good
looks
start.
like a good start.
Now you just need to fit the other 3 pieces in here.
Ah, man. Have I done something again? I can't get through there because that's too narrow. Is that a solvable problem? No. Alright, so this is an annoying problem. So it seems like I need to use this as a hook to pull that out. That's impossible from this angle. Do I need to park that somewhere? That's impossible.
You know...
Alright, so you're telling me I have to get this ahead of that and still have this all retrievable. Fine, I'll find a way.
This seaweed is in several pieces.
Several pieces, I know. So here's a handle for this. I'm just going to leave you exactly where you started. How's that sound? You can go all the way over there and that's fine. Oh. Well, this seems to work. I don't see an immediate problem with doing this. Wait, do I? Let's check. If I put that all the way down, then no, I still can't get to that. But maybe I'll be able to shuffle everything around the way that I... Well, man, this little too wide guy is being a surprising amount of trouble. I can stash you there. How's that? Then you go... where? If I do this, then this has to happen to get that back, so that's no good. I can't go one farther down with... Oh, wait. I think this is still retrievable. Yeah, so what? I still can't get that to happen. This is not fun. Okay. So, I know what I want to do. It's just... being the most annoying thing to actually execute it. So.
This seaweed is in several...
I know, it's in several pieces. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case. Can I move this somewhere else? So that I don't have to do weird stuff to get it back. I think if I put this up too, then maybe I can fit everything through. Like, this is pure trial and error. There is no way to reason about this sort of thing. No, I'd have to go up one more. Maybe I can. I mean, okay, I can do a little bit of reasoning as far as, like, planning what I want to happen, kinda. But just how to make it happen is pretty much trial and error. So let's see what happens if I do this. It's not going to work, because I can't get far enough down to push that to the right. Maybe I can just do like a sort of rotational thing. Like, now that that's up there, I rotate this into place and can't really do anything. Nope. Ah!
You know...
How annoying! Wow. Okay. Let's take this apart a different way. I know I want these to go in this order. Yeah. If that were up a little bit higher... Like, is that high enough? I hope so. Because this would be a nice configuration. That's not going to work. That is not workable. Even if I do this, that doesn't help. Because that's still just too tall. Should I... No, I mean, this is only a too tall space to push stuff through. Okay. Can't go anywhere from here. That doesn't work. Oh boy. I mean, okay, I guess I can do this. And that's fine. This does not feel productive. This is not the piece that goes in first. But if I put it over here, then maybe I can put it in second and it'll be fine. Like, if it's all the way down here... no, then I lose my ability to move this one upward. No, I really do need this to happen in a very specific way. Like, okay, show me what's wrong with this. Is something wrong with this, or will this actually work? This will actually work. Okay. Fine. So, trial and
I
error
wonder why such a short...
led me to this random
That looks like a
configuration that just somehow happens to work for no good reason.
You're doing great, Guppy.
Uh-huh.
I suppose you're wishing you didn't have to sit there holding the gate open?
Oh, no. I enjoy watching greatness in action.
Okay, I did it. I saved the state just in case I screw it up somehow. This is not greatness in action. This is just annoyance and persistence combined. Okay, look at that. That's all the seaweed. Well, isn't that pretty? At least I get a nice compact structure at the end of it. So that's nice.
Great! You got all the seaweed through. Great! You got all the seaweed through.
Great! You got all the seaweed through.
Use it.
Great!
This might be a good time to save our position.
Sure. Okay, it does save 2 at a time. Thanks for the tip. I was kind of ahead of you, but also kind of not. Yeah. Okay. So what? Oh, what a mess. What do I even do now? I can't. No.
You know,
okay. See,
sometimes
so
when
now
I see
that's
a-
why. That's a great idea because I just pressed the R key by accident. Okay, where do I even start in this
This
horrible
seaweed
mess?
is in several-
Several pieces. How many should I take with me? Yeah, you already took it all. Definitely can't ever do that. That definitely causes problems. So.
Well, are you going to stay there, or are you going to help me?
He's going to stay
Oh,
there.
you don't really need my help with seaweed. I'll come push those steel pipes for you once you have all the seaweed where you want it.
Is that ever going to happen? So I can put this in place at least. So that's cool. This one has a handle. I can push it all the way over here and still be able to get it back. Okay, okay. This is starting to look less horrible. Why don't you trap me here so you can get down there? There we go. Okay, things have happened. Alright. Some annoyance happened, but I think I'm good now. I kind of see how this... Well, okay, so if I configure it like that, what happens? That's cool. Is that... No, I mean, that still kills him. I haven't figured out how the last part of this plays out exactly. Okay, this is possible, kind of, except, well, okay, that is possible, yes. Now what, though? Now I'm stuck.
Flounder!
Right, yeah, because there's no... Oh, hang on. Can I... No, nothing useful I can do at this point. Alright, so I screwed up somewhere. Alright, so go back to before I did this. Actually, I might need to go back to before I did this, because that could be part of my problem. Unless maybe well, what else could it be? It could be this, maybe? Well, that's going to fall on her. Well, that's not good. I am not seeing this. What do you want here? Alright, so I do note that she fits very neatly into that spot. Was I supposed to not put that where I put it? How could I have avoided that? Well, like this, I guess. No, not like that. Did I have an opportunity? No, I did not. I have no opportunities here at all. Nothing can be done.
Well, are you going to stay there, or are you going to help me?
Oh, you don't really need my help with seaweed. I'll come push those steel pipes for you, once you have...
Okay, here, let's save the state. Maybe I should do some thinking about what configuration would work here. The thing is, I have no idea. It's gonna be some weird fiddly thing that I can't actually see ahead of time, so I'm just gonna sort of try the opposite of what I did before. Problem. I cannot... So I'd have to separate these two like that, and then I can't push that around anymore. Alright, well let's hope this is the right configuration then. Because I need... Wait, what? Because he can't get in there to do that anymore. Oh, whoa! No, not yet. Premature. Is that true? Now, I don't have to do this first. That can happen second. But, like, there's so much seaweed in my way now that it needs to happen now. But now that traps... Ah! Why does this have to be the most frustrating format of puzzle? Okay, so I think I see how I can make this happen. Put that all the way over there. Put that up there. Now you do this. There we go. Okay. Now, I put that in the opposite configuration. I don't know if that's going to help. I'm not currently able to reason about this problem right here. So let's just hope that by some magic of shuffling a bunch of fish around, that will just happen to behave itself correctly. Doesn't look promising to me, because I mean that definitely gets everything stuck. I can push this instead, and that happens. That's terrible. Okay, so no, that's definitely wrong. It was closer the other way. Okay, so I do have the opportunity... Here, let's save a fourth one of these. Oh boy. I do have the opportunity to change this. What other options do I have? I have this option. I have this option. Let's look at this again, because this one seemed closest of any. What happens if I do this? I've done that before. She can get through. Yeah, this is how I got through the first time.
Well,
And that's death. But he just has no way to move down here or to get through without dying. I can't retrieve either of these anymore. I can't have her support anything, really. That doesn't help, right? Does it? Can this somehow help? No. No, there's nothing that can happen there. I mean, I can do this. Oh boy, how exciting. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. What do I want? Do I maybe... Okay, so here's an idea. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea either. That gets me nowhere. Why is this puzzle more frustrating than anything else that has been in the game so far? Because it defies all logic and reasoning. Okay. So, what configuration do I need with these two seaweed blocks to get through there? I don't know. I would have to think like 10 moves ahead, and I can't. That's impossible. Basically. Like, I tried this. I tried the opposite with this on the bottom and that on the top. That went worse. This one seemed closer. Have I tried all the combinations of this? Well, I mean, that's definitely not viable because that just happens. There's nothing I can do about that. So it's not that. I can be sure of that one. Do I know for sure it's not this? Yes. That's very definitely wrong. He just doesn't have enough protection up here when I do it like this. That seems like the closest thing to a sensible solution, but it's not. I can push this all the way in here, and that doesn't help anything. Hold on, this is different. I have not done this before. He's still dead, though. Okay, so this is different. Hang on. I was able to get under here to do that. Or to push that up. No, it doesn't help. She can't support a steel pipe. That kills her. I can't push this anymore. I can't get on the other side to push it left.
Oh no!
That kills him. If I move down, that moves down with me. Everything is terrible. This leads nowhere. All of this leads nowhere. I can't get his head under this little overhang. That's my problem. And nothing about this shape would help me. She can't help because that's supporting a steel pipe. Okay, so he needs to get his head underneath. It's impossible because that comes down with him whenever I do that. Ah! Alright, it feels like I might actually have something here with the reverse configuration again. I saved in such a way that wasn't too hard to get back to. Wait, hang on. How did I do this? I did this. That could be something, maybe. That couldn't, but this could, maybe. Because I can push this upward. No, I can't. Well, not with you there. But if you move, I can push that upward. Oh, hey. Is this it? I think I discovered the solution. Wow, I hated that puzzle. It was kind of cool once I got it all done, but I hated the process of solving
Great.
it.
Now we can go back to the fish wagon and file our report.
I'm glad we're finally out of that sewer.
Me too!
It smelled funny in there.
That was not the problem I had with it. Unlocked all locks and a new chapter is available. Good work. Great. I'd be happier about that if I weren't so angry about this puzzle. Wow. That was just... it's hard to describe the feeling of doing that, but... it's just infuriating to have to resort to trial and error and feel like I have no other option. Which just means it wastes a whole bunch of... okay. Angry Alex leaving. Happy Alex will be back next time. I'll see you then.